Hello there, friends and followers from around the world. This is Q8 Pilot, your host for today's show. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to all of you who celebrate the occasion. I wish you all the best, and I do appreciate you guys spending Christmas Eve with me tonight here from the capital city of Kuwait, where this live stream is currently being broadcasted. I want to welcome all of you to the stream tonight. It's Coley. How are you doing, my friend? Hart, thank you for your message, Dougal. Appreciate your comment there. Thank you very much, Stan. Hello, my friend, and welcome. Best wishes to you, my friend, Thomas Martins. Hello, Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Country MC. What's up, my friend? Merry Christmas to you. NASA Spaces, good afternoon. And welcome to the stream, Alex Rodriguez, Antonio Nazi. I hope you're enjoying your Cessna 172 from Airfoils Lab. Sergio, how are you, my friend? Thank you so very much for your wishes. I wish you the very best as well in the year ahead, and to all of you, of course. Night at night, welcome, my friend. Warmest wishes to you, my friend, and your families, all of you. Nima, how are you, my friend? Lime. And we've got Panda Omari. Hello, my friend. Merry Christmas to you and your family. I hope you are safe and sound, my friend. And Jingle all the way indeed. That is right. Happy holidays. Really, I'm in very high spirits today. Ryan, hello, my friend. Merry Christmas to you and all my friends and followers around the world. Lionheart, Merry Christmas, my friend. Brad, welcome to the stream. Merry Christmas to you and your family. 69 Columbus, Merry Christmas, my friend. Appside, Call Me Sticks, Velocity, Cheapskate Simmer, and Stan. Welcome, everyone, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I hope that the new year will bring all the blessings to you and your families, and that you will remain in good health. And I wish you all every good fortune in everything that you endeavor to do in the coming year. We are currently situated in the capital city of Portugal, Lisbon, and we're going to be flying today to the capital city of Spain, Madrid. And we're going to be doing so aboard the iniBuilds A310, the airliner of the year 2021. And one of my absolute favorites, one of the very best and highest quality add-ons developed for X-Plane 11 in 2021. And we hope that we can see additional aircraft with the same fidelity, both in X-Plane P3D and Microsoft Flight Simulator in the year 2022. I'm sure it's going to be a great year for the flight sim community in general, and X-Plane specifically, with X-Plane 12 coming very soon, I hope. All right, so here's what we're going to be doing today. We are going to be, finally, I've set up my second monitor, and I tell you guys, it's so much easier to read the chat on the second monitor and just bring all the information there. A lot easier for me to really keep on with the chat. Mr. Venn, good day, my friend. Merry Christmas to you and your family. I hope that you are well. So today we're going to be departing Lisbon at runway 21 through the Exona 9 Sierra, and we are going to be landing at Madrid through the Teld 6 Alpha, runway 18 right. So without further ado, let's get to it. And first, let's take a look. Let me come back here. So we are using XEnviro version 1.16 in this live stream. And let's see here. I'm getting a little bit of a lag. So if you guys are getting a lag, let me know. Are you planning on a video or stream when V2 version releases of the A300. Yes, sir. Cheapskate Simmer. Yes. So I am a beta tester. I've done the first flight in the iniBuilds A300 version 2 earlier this morning. I did a short flight from Seeb International to Dubai. And I tell you, it's a great aircraft. They brought all the good stuff in the A310 to the A300. And the cargo and the textures and all that good stuff. Of course, the inclusion of the SimBrief integration has also been brought into the aircraft. So let us hop into the cockpit, and we are going to go straight to the ground operations, and we're going to go to the load sheet. And I can now just switch between the monitors here to get all the information, which makes it a whole lot easier. So the zero fuel for our flight today is 110.3, 110.3, and we entered that here. Let me just zoom in so you guys can see. And the fuel on board for our flight is 9.7, and we're going to enter that, and we're going to load the fuel and payload. Let's return back here and go to the ground services. We're going to connect the external power, and we are going to go to next. I think we don't need the rest of the equipment. We'll just put the external power, and we take this back to the load sheet. All right, let's head over to the overhead panel, and battery 1, battery 2, battery 3, and we can also turn on the external power and bring power to the aircraft. And as the usual, we're going to begin with the workflows in the Airbus is bottom to top, left to right. So let's do that. We're going to put the non-smoking and fasten seatbelt signs on, and we can actually bring some lights here into the cockpit, and so we can see. Let's see here. That's much better. All right, and let's head over here and turn on the ground control. And right here, the adheres to nav mode. And let's see here. All right, so bottom to top, we're going to turn the nav lights on. And we are going to turn the yaw damper. Turn those on. Galley power is turned on, and everything looks good here. And we're going to turn on all the fuel pumps. It's definitely John Frederick. Oh my God, how are you doing, my friend? Very long time. You haven't been, I think, on flight simming for ages. Very good to hear from you, my friend. How have you been? All right, so we've got all these done and all of that done, and we're going to arm the emergency lights, and we are pretty much done with the overhead panel. So we can head down here. Let's bring some lights. And we're going to do the same on the captain side. There we go. That's much better. And some lights here as well. Perfect. All right, let's bring up the FMC. And for that, we can actually bring up the, we can just request the company route from SimBrief. And as you can see now, we have it, and we're going to request the wind information as well. Scott, good day, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Merry Christmas to you. Torsten, good afternoon, my friend, and welcome. All right, let's insert the wind data. And by the way, guys, there is a giveaway going on right now. You don't really have to do anything. You just need to stick around, and we will be running the giveaway at the very end. And the winner today is going to win a copy of this magnificent aircraft for X-Plane 11, the iniBuilds A310. That is right. That is my gift, my Christmas gift to you guys. So we're done there. We can put that here, and let's bring up the FMS, and we can go to initialization. As you can see, the sim brief information has been entered already. Cruise level is 36,000 feet. Let's go ahead and align the IRS and go to the next page, and we can enter the zero fuel and block fuel from the EFB. Fuel on board is 9.7. Let's remove those. 9.7 is set, and the zero fuel weight is 110.3, 110.3, and we enter that here. And the center of gravity 26.7, and we stick that here. Perfect. So all is good here. Let's go to the flight plan, and we're going to select Lisbon, which is the departure, and we'll select our SID. And if we go to our flight plan, we are departing through the Exona 9 Sierra. That's the one there. The Exon 9 Sierra through runway 21, and we're going to insert that there, and then we're going to go to Madrid, capital city of Spain, select our star, and we are arriving today through the TELD 6 Alpha. TELD 6 Alpha, that's the one there, and performing an ILS runway 18 right. ILS runway 18 right through the Rilco transition, and we're going to insert that, and we're going to just make sure there are no discontinuities in our flight plan. All looks good. That's the center fix, the final fix, and runway 18 right. Perfect. All right, and now we can go to the takeoff data. All right, so we can go to, did we load the fuel? Not sure if we did, so let's go ahead and load it again. Send to performance FMC data, and as you can see, it automatically selects the ICO for the departure airport and the runway, and we're also going to click here. Just so much easier to use the electronic flight bag to get the HS information. Really very well done by iniBuilds. And as you can see, all the information is populated automatically, and now we can select compute. And once we get the data, so as you can see here, we have 158, 162, 165 for V1, V rotate, and V2 respectively. Flex is 58 Celsius, and the takeoff trim is 1.7 down. We're going to do flaps 15 and slats 15 today, and all is looking good. All right, let's go ahead and send the data to the FMS. And of course, the last speed, which is V2, needs to be entered manually here, but first we need to turn on the pitch trim, and now we can enter our data here. All right, so 165. 165, altitude is 36,000 feet, and if we check the altimeter, let's see here, the altimeter is 1007. All right, we can put that here, 1007. There we go, 1007. And flex is 58 Celsius. So we're going to go here and flex 58. There we go. Perfect. And we can now start the APU. Jeff, how are you doing, my friend? I keep going back and forth on whether to pick this plane up. This stream comes up at the perfect time. Well, I tell you, you will not regret the investment in the iniBuild A310, and it comes with different variants. So it comes with the cargo variant with the business jet variant as well as the passenger variant. So you've got 3 variants, and you've got the MRT as well, which is the military configuration, the military transport configuration, and it's got those really, really nifty little, fuel tankers where you can summon a couple of F-15s to the plane and load them up with fuel. So really nice aircraft. One of the best for X-Plane, and voted by the Q8 Pilot channel as the airliner of the year 2021. All right, folks, we are ready to go now, and we can call the pushback truck. Everything's ready. So let's go ahead and call the pushback truck. Better pushback. Start push.
Please show me where you want to go.
All right, and we're going to position the plane right here.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Perfect. All righty. I have been very lucky at giveaways lately. I won the FFL 767 today. Oh, wow. John Frederick, is the Fly JSIM Q400 good? Oh, it is an excellent aircraft. Definitely worth buying, worth the investment, and worth the money, without a doubt. It's a bit cloudy here in Lisbon today.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
United 53, we're all set.
To confirm you're ready for taxi for the gate?
That's correct, United 53.
Okay, then taxi ahead on Bravo onto Echo, and on Echo hold short of runway 28.
Well, I'm glad you guys have been lucky with the giveaways. That's pretty cool. All right, so we're waiting for the pushback to be. Let's go ahead and start the APU, and we can turn off external power.
Right taxi to Juliet, hold short runway 28.
And let's go ahead and turn on the beacon. And let's see here. Let's go back to the ground operations, ground services. We're going to remove the external power.
Bypass spinning circuit. Release parking brake.
All right, we're good to go, folks. Let's go ahead and release the parking brake.
Starting pushback. You may start the engine.
And we have clearance to start our engines. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. The sounds are just phenomenal in this aircraft. All right, let's give it fuel.
Contact tower 118.1, turn off down.
If you had to choose one, would it be the A300 or A310? Personally, I would select the A310 just because of the variety that you get. So you can fly the MRTT, and you can also fly the freighter version or the passenger version. And I just love what they've done with the passengers. I can see this here. And they're going to bring, by the way, this. They're going to bring this feature to the A300 as well. But I just absolutely adore this aircraft. One of my absolute favorite. All right, we have a good start on engine number 2. Let's start the engine number 1. Frames are suffering a little bit. All right, and let's go ahead and bring up engine number 2, or engine number 1 in this case.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
All right, parking brake is set, and
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
the speed brake is armed, and we're going to put the auto brake on max for departure, And let's go ahead and set our trim to 1.7 down. So let's come down here. Mert Ozen, welcome to the VVIP membership. 4 months member. Thank you for your support, my friend. Really appreciate it. All right, 1.7, disconnect, and we are good. By the way, the scenery of Lisbon is freeware, available on the Explain.org, and if you want the link to it, just type exclamation DEP for departure, and you'll obtain the link to the scenery, which is freeware. Outside view.
Now it's disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. And signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
All right, let's set our flaps. Slats 15 and flaps 15. Listen to those sounds. Beautiful. All right, flaps are set, and we are going to turn on the taxi light, runway turn off lights, and we are good to go. We're going to put this on, ignitions are off, and APU is off, and that is it. We can release the parking brake and head over to the runway. Let's go. Again, listen to the engine sounds, just absolutely gorgeous sounds.
United 127 taxi, Bravo 1, Echo 1, hold short of runway 34 and runway 28.
Bravo 1, Echo 1, hold short of 34 United 127.
Confirm hold short of runway 34 and 28, United 127.
Okay, hold short of 34 and 28 United 127.
All right, here we go, taxiing to runway 214 departure. There's a little bit of stuttering, and I believe that it's probably X-Enviro. Hopefully it will subside. Here we go. Yeah, the airport scenery is really nice for being freeware. I think it's really it's a well-made scenery. So not sure why there's so much stuttering today.
United 127, monitor tower 118.6. Bye bye.
Ooh.
Channel 162, monitor tower 118.6. Good day.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take the taxiway ahead and then make a right turn for the runway. Beautiful scenery.
Ryanair 37 Tango Charlie, minus power, 118 with North, good day.
118, this is something.
All right, there we go. Almost there now. It's a long taxi to the runway. Emma, hello, my friend. Welcome. I think, Emma, I think it is your payware. I think I messed up the link. It was my bad, but it's actually your airport. It's the one that you provided me with. I think I messed up the link. Hello, Mohammed. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Glad to have you with us.
Qatari 017, cross runway 1.
All right, folks. Here we go. And this is the turn to a runway 21.
Cross runway 16, hotel 1, hold for the possible company.
All righty. Let's go ahead and turn on our landing lights, wing lights, strobes, and nose light to take off.
Qatari 017, turn right onto Foxtrot 3, hold short of link 3.
Turn right, Foxtrot, and hold for link 3.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for departure. And toga.
Qatari 017A, so there's a funny air pushing back, they'll be pushing back quite far, so once they start taxiing, you can turn on.
A little bit of crosswind there. All right, V1, rotate.
Apollo 682, cross runway 16, taxiing -1, and then link 4 into 84 for 10. Apollo 682, ground. Apollo 682, looks like you've missed your turn there, so just hold position. I'll get a vehicle out just to get you out of there. Okay, Apollo 682, continue to taxi straight ahead now, and then turn first left onto April Taxiway 1.
All right. We're doing good there. A little bit, pitch is a bit too high. Beautiful departure out of Lisbon, and I tell you, I really like X-Enviro a lot. All right, and let's go and set profile, nav, and autopilot 1 is coming on. right, and altimeter set to standard. And off we go. Mystic YT, hello my friend, welcome. Well, I tell you, if you were to select between the Beluga and the A310, personally, I find the A310 to be more enjoyable than the Beluga. Certainly, the Beluga is a very special aircraft. Oh, by the way, this is on standby, so you can come to tune and just click here, TARA, and we're good there. Approaching 10,000 feet. So personally, I prefer the A310 over the Beluga. I have all of them. I have the, let's put this in the off position. But yeah, all right, 10,000 feet. Let's kill the landing lights and wing lights, nose light, runway turn-off lights, and the rest can stay on. And let's release the passengers and cabin crew. We'll increase the range here. Yeah, definitely the A310. I would pick it over the Beluga, but again, the Beluga is a very different aircraft to fly. And it's a lot of fun, and it's quite challenging on landings, especially when you you know, set the maximum payload. Off we go to Madrid, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. The plugin that I'm using for clouds is XEnviro version 1.16, which is the latest available public release of XEnviro. And we are looking good. Let's go ahead and change this to climb. There we go. Perfect. I'm not sure why we're not getting the flight information. Oh. That's probably why. Let's see if we can fix the phase. Ah, we're getting the flight information now. So we are in climb. There we go. So now you guys should you should get the flight information at the top of the screen. And we continue our climb now to 36,000 feet. Look at those engines, just beautiful. Early departure out of Lisbon to Madrid today. So, a few things that that I plan on doing in 2022. I plan on doing some more full flights in a recorded video format. And what I'd like to focus on, or my thought process, is that I want to focus on bringing more educational content. So I will be probably doing a lot more editing and add a lot more visuals of the departure and arrival cities, and maybe give a little bit of information about both the departure and arrival in a graphical way, and probably not do the full flight with a lot of talking, but maybe just put some tooltips there to explain what is happening and make those really full flights very short. I've seen a couple of guys who do this, and they do it very, very well. And I do like the format, so I'm going to attempt that in 2022. And I really do want to take this opportunity to thank you all for your support over the years, and especially in 2021. It's really been great. You guys have been great. And of course, the milestones, as I've indicated, for YouTube is to reach the 60,000 mark, and at 60,000 we are going to have a very large giveaway for all of you guys. Another thing that I want to do in 2022 as far as the YouTube channel is concerned is to go back to doing tutorials. So I am going to be creating more tutorials, and perhaps also the top 5, top 10 add-ons, plugins, aircraft for all 3 flight simulators. That includes P3D alongside X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, I haven't been really creating that much content for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I probably should, but when I know a lot of people in the community are creating a lot of content, so the YouTube is flooded with Microsoft Flight Simulator content, and I felt that YouTube to me is just really a hobby. I've never taken YouTube as as a job, or it's never been my aim to to make a living out of YouTube. It's just I really do it for fun. But yeah, I'd like to always offer something new, something unique and useful, insightful for you guys. So I think I am going to something like airline to sim. That would be great. Lionheart, thanks for the comment and for the suggestion. Yes, I think that is alongside the things that I want to do. Those are probably the tutorials. The tutorial format that they do is something I really like a lot, and I've used a lot of their I've used some of their training programs, like the Airbus Cadet program and the Q400. The one thing I like is the depth and the easy format. It's very easy to follow. What I do not like in their tutorials is sometimes they digress and they talk about too much details that's got nothing to do with the tutorial at hand, and that just puts me off because they make the videos very long. What I'd like to do is follow my format, the format that you guys are accustomed to. And normally what I do is I get straight to the point. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is how you do 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. And that's what I'd like to do. I'd like to continue to do that and go back to that format. Of course, I will continue to do the live streams, and it's been quite difficult for me to keep a schedule for the live streams. I've tried as much as possible to keep it on a Saturday night, but that's not always possible due to involvement with the family. So it's not always possible to do that. But I'll try as much as I can to fix a schedule for all the content on the channel so that you guys know exactly when I'm live streaming or when I'm posting a video. So I'll see about that. I'll see if I can get that done in the year ahead. Good evening, Mr. Alex. Hello, my friend. Jeff, thank you so very much. Really, that comment just made my day. Many of us would have no idea how to fly a lot of these planes without your streams and flight tutorials. And that is the aim of why I exist on YouTube and why I have come back after a decision to stop making videos. But what's disheartening is something I was thinking about the other day is how many of the people that inspired me to become a content creator, a flight sim content creator on YouTube, have left the scene. People like Matt Davis, Frugal Sim, Cats Trader, Thomas Rasmussen, and many others who have started creating some really good content and left. It's just, I really wish them all the best. I'm sure that they are still probably flying, or doing flight simulation in the comfort of their homes without really creating content. But they are definitely missed, and they leave definitely some void in the flight sim community. All right, we are at 36,000 feet. We're going to switch this to cruise. And let's do a flyby. Those sounds are just great. A12 Kinger, hello my friend, welcome. Yeah, I definitely miss Frugal's news updates for sure. Mito, Merry Christmas to you. Oh, Merry Christmas from Portugal, friends. Well, thanks for joining in on Christmas Eve, really appreciate it. Thank you very much, Stan, for your kind words. I really appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much. All right, so if we take a look here at our flight plan, we can increase the range here a bit. Where is our top of descent? It's probably right there. Roldo, let's check here. Yep, that's where our top of descent is, and we shall begin the descent then. Yeah, so it's really disheartening to see all of these guys leave the scene. They just simply put a lot of great content, and they were an inspiration. And if I look at also, for example, I know Squirrel is still pretty active and he's got a huge subscriber base, but I don't think that he's creating as much flight sim videos nowadays. The same goes for Jeff Faviano, which I enjoy watching his channel, and I watch him play this police game, the what do you call Grand Theft Auto. It's he's got a really great sense of humor, so I do like watching his channel. But they don't create as much flight sim content anymore, and yeah, I mean it's a bummer, really. But there are new like iBlue Games. He creates some really interesting content. He hosts a lot of people in the flight sim community. I do watch this channel. Reflected Reality is another one that I like to watch. Of course, V1 Simulation, Fly Deck to Sim, those are great guys and real-world pilots that you actually learn a lot from. So, yeah. Yeah, they do. Jeff and Squirrel do all kinds of games, and they look at gaming. They're gamers, if you will. So it's not just flight sim. That's not their focus. Definitely, JV. When YouTube is, you do it for a living. Like, for example, my good friend Captain Canada. So he is actually, he does it, he's a full-time YouTuber, and he does some great content, by the way. And then you've got Squirrel does it for a living, Jeff does it for a living, So there are definitely people that do it for a living, and I can understand. But as you know, Captain Canada just does flight simming. He does sometimes, I think, after dark, he does different games and stuff. But mainly, he's a flight sim content creator. Oh, we've got some turbulence there. Let's go ahead and turn on the seatbelt signs. And we are, by the way, looking at about 24 minutes before arrival. Yeah, we've got about 24 minutes before we are at Madrid, so not too long to go. I've installed, by the way, the new hotfix from P3D 5.3, and I'll tell you, it actually looks pretty good. And I have the A2A Bonanza, and I did a short flight in Germany earlier this afternoon, and I really enjoyed it. It was immense fun, really, to fly in P3D with the fidelity that you get from from P3D. Absolutely. YT Night Power, the TAP livery and the A310 is just phenomenal. I know some people are probably subscribing. Unfortunately, I am not getting the notification in Streamlabs for some reason. Not sure why. So when I ran the last poll, you guys indicated that you'd like to see this live stream, the A310, and followed by, I believe, 21% voted for the Q4XP tutorial, or flight, beg your pardon. So that is what I'm going to do. But I'm also going to be doing some exclusives on Discord. That's what I plan on doing in 2022. And those are going to be probably chat enabled, and those will be probably more of tutorials than they are going to be like a full flight video, or where there is a lot of spectacle for you guys to see. It's going to be more focused. For example, SimToolkit Pro tutorials, how to set up your Tobii eye tracker or track IR, and those are the kind of things that I will probably be doing on Discord exclusively. And I'm going to be also streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. That is my plan, is to incorporate all three platforms. And I think I can do this now, so I can do it with Streamlabs OBS. I just didn't have a way of tracking the chat on all three channels. So I found a way to do that now, especially with the second monitor being operational now. And so I can see all the chat on the second monitor, and it becomes easier to do a lot of different things for you guys. Simhanger mentioned you in a very nice words on his last video. Well, I'll tell you, Simhanger is a great guy. He is he's really one of the very, very good content creators on YouTube, and he's got really the patience to go through products and add-ons in details, and then he gives you he's got some really excellent guides. So he is really someone I hold in very high regard. I have a lot of respect for him, for both the quality of the content that he creates and his kindness. He's a very kind and fine gentleman, really. Do you have any Concorde tutorials on your channel? No, sir. I don't think that I've created any Concorde tutorials. But that's something, again, I plan on doing in the days to come. Let's go ahead and take a look here and see. We are not too far from the top of descent now. And if I look here at my, I can bring this to you guys, you can see it. Here, let me bring this over here. Oops, that didn't work. All right, let's see if I can do it. All right, here we go. Oh. Just doesn't want to do it. There we go. All right. So here you can see we are about 18 minutes from, and that's by the way, that's the airport. That's Madrid, and the top of descent is right over here. So we're not too far from the top of descent, and we can put this back there where it belongs now. Scott, thank you very much for your support, my friend. Really appreciate it. Yes, I agree, Mr. Van. Having a second monitor in general for flight sim is really useful. It is very useful. And Desmo, thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. I'm glad that you learned from the channel content. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And this is really what makes... I saw on Instagram you were doing a giveaway county. Yes, sir, I am doing a giveaway, and we will be rolling it at the end of the video after, after we land at Madrid. All right, let me run a poll here. All right, let's see here. P3D. Oh, come on. All right. All right, I just posted a poll, folks, and all right, so would you like to see more P3D, some P3D or MSFS content right after landing? Or you need to leave immediately after we land? Just give me your thoughts, and then we will do something right after we land at Madrid. We are not too far from top of descent. As you can see, here's the top of descent point. So let's go ahead and configure the aircraft. We're going to go to approach and landing. As you can see, landing config. We're going to do flaps, slats 30, flaps 40, VAP. We're going to add 5 knots for wind correction, and that brings VAP to 144. And all is good here. So we then need to also grab the ILS frequency for the runway. So it's runway 18 right. So to do this, I am going to consult. So it's 110.7. Let me just bring up Navigraph real quick, and let's see here. So the frequency why am I not getting the frequency on? Very strange. All right. All right, so ILS is 110. 110.7. 110.7. And the approach course is 181 degrees. All right, 181. Perfect. Take care, Stan. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Wish you a happy new year for you and the family. Stay safe, my friend. Enjoy the holiday. Anthony, thank you very much, and Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Looks a lot of you guys are preferring to see some P3D content, which we can do right after the stream, right after we land at Madrid. We can roll the giveaway and all right. All right, we're coming up now to the top of descent, and the approach, the platform altitude is, let's see here. I don't see it in the approach plate for some reason. But it looks like it's 7,000, is it? All right, let's check here. Yeah, it is 7,000. All right, let's reset the MCP altitude. This is the top of descent. So we're going to take this down to 7,000. There we go. That's 7,000. What a beautiful scene. Just look at that. Swiss Films, in the new update to the Beluga, you will find it here, down here. You'll find it here. So this is the transponder. I'm not sure why there's a little bit of stuttering today in X-Plane. I think it's X-Enviro. It's been acting up a little bit. Especially with the second monitor being set up, and the fact that it's a 4K monitor. All right, we are now nearing the top of descent, as you can see here. So at this point, we are going to go. We are going to do a level change. And by the way, we can turn. We'll let people roam around the cabin, and we are going to go to level change. And once the aircraft begins the descent, so we're going to wait just a few more. Right, we're going to do profile, and we're just going to let the aircraft do its thing now. We should stabilize at about 1,500 feet per minute for the descent. I love the fact that you can pop everything out in the I9 well, not everything, but most of the instrument gauges that you would need to look at during the We've got a new subscriber. Welcome to the Q8 Pilot channel. I'm sorry I couldn't read your name. I'm not getting the notifications on the chat here for some reason. Right, so most of you guys so far would like to see P3D. So what we can do is we can load, for example, the PMDG somewhere, or maybe a GA aircraft, and just take it for a short flight, show you guys around, and we'll do it after the giveaway, so that whoever needs to leave, I understand it's Christmas Eve and you guys want to spend some time with your families and your loved ones, and I really appreciate you guys being here with me tonight. And yeah, so we should be able to do some content on P3D right after we do the giveaway. The aircraft is definitely beautiful. Hey Charles, hello my friend, welcome. Phil, hello my friend, welcome my friend. Merry Christmas to you. Anthony, you will not regret the purchase of this aircraft, and if you want to treat yourself, I tell you, this is a real treat. It's an excellent aircraft, really. All right, let's take a look here. 31, we're doing fine in terms of the altitude, maybe a tad too high, but I think we're okay. Daniel, Merry Christmas to you, my friend, and thank you for your support over the years. I really appreciate it. Cheapskate Simmers says, I get a lot of crashes in P3D version 5.3. My graphic card is old, so I know there is that could be the cause, yeah. $29,000 feet. We should be fine. Let's do a flyby. The sounds on this aircraft are just phenomenal. Right, let's check the weather at our destination. Right, see 12 Celsius, and we've got about 180 degrees, 5-knot wind as we arrive. QNH is 1009, and there has been no significant change in the next couple of hours in terms of the weather. Daniel Siquera, thank you very much, my friend. Merry Christmas to you and your family. And if we look here, That is the, if you see, this is Rilco, and this is the center fix. The final fix is right here, and this is runway 18 right at Madrid. So we're almost there. An early morning arrival into the capital city of Spain. $24,000 for 7,000. And all's looking good. Perfect. I don't know if you guys have watched the stream I've done on the Tobii Eye Tracker 5 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. While it does function exactly as advertised, I felt that it does not really help with the, it's not very usable. The fact that you are unable to zoom in and out or move sideways to the left and right renders the product, in my view, immature for use in a flight sim setting. And therefore, I would not recommend that you buy it for Microsoft Flight Simulator. The product may be excellent for other games. If you play other titles, then it might really serve you very well. But if you want to purchase it just for Microsoft Flight Simulator, I honestly don't think that it is suitable for flight simming. Demirgus, I hope I said your name correctly. Welcome to the VVIP membership, my friend. Thank you very much for your support. Really appreciate it. Really, guys, thank you very much for all of you guys who've become members. And, of course, members of the channel receive priority for replies to their comments, as well as the custom emojis in the chat, and they have better chance of winning giveaways, of course, on the channel. Oh, thank you so very much, sir. Love your channel. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. World of Gaming asks, what are you giving away? I am giving away a free copy of the iniBuilds A310. So one of you guys today will win the iniBuild A310, which is the airliner of the year. In my view, top notch. iniBuilds, just a few, and by the way, they've recently also released their, let's turn on our NTIs. Just in case as we go through those clouds. iniBuilds really is an excellent company altogether in terms of their support, in terms of the quality of their add-ons. They've recently also, we've seen the ini Manager. Oh, thank you, Demirgus. I hope I've said it correctly. Just super chatted, $10. Thank you so much, sir. It's a pleasure, my friend. I love the channel and all you provide to the community. Thank you so very much, sir. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate your kind words and your support. Yeah, the cockpit looks fantastic, especially when you can see the sun, you know, casting shadows inside the cockpit. It just looks phenomenal. Harvard 2155, Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Thank you so very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate your kind words and your support. Thank you, my friend. Really appreciate it. 19,000 for 7,000. And we are now approaching our destination. Let's decrease the range here, zoom in. Yeah, the cabin is fantastic. If we go to the cabin here, again, this is business class, and then we can go to, let's see here, let's go to the economy as well. Texturing is just fantastic on this aircraft. All around, everything's just done so well. And we can come here and look at those really nice engines as well. Look at that. Boss, dear boss, what happens if I win the A310 but I already have it? Well, the winner, if you already have the aircraft, you can always contact me at info@q8pilot.com and tell me, hey Q8, I've got the plane, so I'd like something else from the iniBuilds store, and we'll get you sorted out, and I will give you something equal to the amount so that you can purchase anything that you like. We're about to make our turn. We are at 16,000 feet. We should be fine in terms of our altitude. We're looking good. Just beautiful scenery here. Let's take a look. Ladies and gentlemen, X-Plane 11 in all its beauty, with coupled with X-Enviro. Just look at that. More drag. By the way, the speed brake was armed. We're reducing our speed now. I'm using short final global for the ground textures. We're a tad too high. This is more drag. Okay, auto is set. We're a little too high, but hopefully we can correct that. Let me go ahead and set the altimeter to 1009. 1009 is set. About 5,000 feet to go. And we're looking good. We're going to set this to ILS.
103.
And we're not too far from our destination now. Final approach speed is going to be 144. Localizer is active. A little bit of turbulence there. And we are approaching 10,000 feet. 3,000 to go. And that's the final fix. That's the center fix for runway 18 right. And as we approach 10,000 feet, we are going to turn on the landing lights, wing lights, and let's just turn on all the lights to prepare for, we're going to arm the speed brake as well. Let's go to slats 15. All right, wants more drag, so let's give it more drag. Phil, thank you so very much. I love the A310 with the Christmas sale, A32 version 2 or Beluga or neither. The A300 version 2 definitely over the Beluga. That would be my opinion. Speed check, flaps 15. Speed check, and flaps 20. I think we're high. Is that the runway there? All right, let's go ahead and lower the landing gear. And flaps full. I think the runway is right ahead of us now. I don't have a proper visual. All right, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the autopilot. I can see the runway ahead. We're a bit too high, but hopefully we can correct that. Yeah, I think I can see the runway. And let's make sure that the speed brake is armed. Yep, I can see the runway now. The TOD calculations were kind of off a little bit. Speed is good. We're a bit fast, but we should be able to correct that. We're on the localizer off the glide slope, but that should correct momentarily. A little bit of crosswind there. We're not too high. I think that was we've recovered, and I'm glad I disconnected the autopilot when I did. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Madrid. And minus 168 FPM. Not a bad landing. What's going on there? Ah. Not a bad landing. Was all right, I think. Minus 168 FPM is okay. And of course, we are going to take a look at the landing in just a moment. I think the terminal area is to our left. Not sure why the frames are suffering so much. We're just gonna go straight ahead to this empty spot. That's position 529.
Sure, we have to follow the insight, Delta 154. Delta 141 day move, you can follow them on to Bravo 1, then it's on 407 Charlie, good morning. We'll follow them on to Bravo
Alrighty.
407 Charlie,
And parking brake is set. Let's go ahead and kill the engines and take a look. First, let's kill the lights. And by the way, engine NTIs should have been turned off for landing. You're probably blinded off the marshaller there. Alright, let's kill the engines. And let's take a look at the replay. Right there. Let's take a look at that. Here's your tower view. You gotta love X-Plane. Absolutely fantastic. Let's do it again, but this time we're going to do it from a shorter distance. About right here. There we go. That wing flex is amazing. Not sure why the reverser doesn't show in the replay. Yeah. Cold landing. I'm happy with that. Minus 168 FPM today. It looks like most of you guys want Microsoft Flight Simulator right offer, so let me go ahead and in the poll right here. All right, so before we do that, we are going to be running the giveaway. And if I go to Nightbot, we have at this time 28 eligible users. I'm just going to give it a few more seconds, and then we are going to go to so 46% wants to see Microsoft Flight Simulator, 40% P3D, and 13% they've got to go, which of course I do understand. Call me Sticks, you don't need to do anything. You will be automatically entered into the giveaway. So far I have 29 eligible users, and let's see here. Call me Sticks, you are in the giveaway, so you don't need to do anything. You are already amongst the eligible users. All right, so I'm just gonna start the I can bring this to you guys, but you know what? I'm just going to run it on the second monitor here. Channel members, of course, receive 4 times as much chances to win the giveaway. So let's go ahead now and roll it. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll it. And the winner of the giveaway is Sleazy47. So congratulations on winning. If you can just send me a note here on the chat. And yeah, Sleazy47, a subscriber to the Q8 Pilot channel since 2018. Thank you for your loyalty and your support. I really appreciate it. Sleazy47, please do send me an email at info@q8pilot.com, and I will sort you out with a copy of the iniBuilds A310, courtesy of the Q8 Pilot channel. And of course, happy holidays to all of you who are leaving the stream right now. I wish you all the best, and really thank you for your support over the years and for everything that you've done for me. I really appreciate it, guys. Congrats again to Sleazy47, and thanks again for your support and your loyalty to the channel. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to exit X-Plane, and we're going to start Microsoft Flight Simulator. All right, so we are exiting X-Plane. All right, and let's start Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm not sure what you guys want me to do. We can do either an activity, but what we can do is I can show you guys the Quest Kodiak. We can take it for a short spin from Lima 52, perhaps. Can we see the Courchevel action in MSFS? Yeah, I suppose we can do that. It's just really Microsoft Flight Simulator takes forever to load. All right, let me just go back here and let's see. Remy Jensen, thank you very much, my friend. I really appreciate it. Making MSFS a group thing. Phil, well, I don't know if you guys want to join. We can definitely do it. We're going to do a short hop. I'm going to fly the Quest Kodiak. We're going to take it for a short hop, perhaps from Lima 52 to... gee, I forgot the name of the... it's on the tip of my tongue. There's a short... I was thinking of buying it. Looks good. Yeah, I am going to do a full review of that aircraft. Hart, hello, my friend. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for your... well, thank you so very much, sir, for your support, for your kindness, and for your Christmas wishes. I wish you the very same. Enjoy the time with the family. It's a special day for the family, so please, by all means, go and have fun, enjoy, and we'll catch up on a future stream. All right, so it's going to take ages now just to load Microsoft Flight Simulator. So in the meantime, Yeah, it just takes forever to load, so. Why do people still play X-Plane 11 when MSFS is out? Well, Andrew, because X-Plane 11 offers higher fidelity in terms of the flight model as well as the add-ons. Microsoft Flight Simulator is still behind in the simulation of a realistic flight model as well as the high-quality add-ons. There are a few, such as the Just Flight Pipers, the family of Pipers, and the PMDG DC-6. But in terms of high fidelity, that's pretty much it. Of course, we have the Airbus A320 Neo, which is the fly-by-wire project. So you've got about 3 aircraft that are, or 3 or 4 aircraft at best that you can consider high fidelity. And there are still a lot of problems with the flight model in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It does look fantastic, does look phenomenal. It is by far the very best looking flight simulator today. It simulates the entire world to a very, the details are very high quality, and they're quite, the scenery, the simulation of the weather, the clouds, the precipitation, the humidity in the air, all of that is simulated, yes. But while it is a stunning in terms of scenery, it still lacks in terms of flight model. So I think for those reasons, a lot more, the X-Plane users, the serious, I think, flight simmers stuck to X-Plane while they do try Microsoft Flight Simulator as well. Another reason was being the performance. So Microsoft Flight Simulator requires a very hefty machine. It requires a lot of compute power in order to run smoothly and give you an enjoyable experience. And at the beginning of the launch of Microsoft Flight Simulator, I think it had a lot of issues in terms of performance and in terms of bugs and issues. And let's see here. So, all right, so I'm at the Southeast Asia server, and I'm going to head over to Lima 52 in the Quest Kodiak. Lima 52. If you guys want to join, you're more than welcome. Oceano County Regional Airport in the US of A. I'm going to just, let's see here. So, all right, so we're going to just park the aircraft somewhere right over here, set as departure. Looks like a cloudy conditions there. Fly. By the way, anisotropic filtering can never really be a reason why you'll sim crashes unless there is a problem with your graphics card. All right, so we are at. Oh, I have that. All right, let me turn those off. All right. So, folks, we are at Lima 52, and this is the Quest Kodiak by SimWorks Studios. It is a really nice aircraft. I didn't change the livery. I didn't change anything. There's a ton of liveries and different configurations. I'll do a full review of this aircraft, but for today, we are just going to take it and fly. Just look at that. I mean, it looks fantastic. Microsoft Flight Simulator just looks amazing in terms of you can see the clouds there, and you can see the trees, and you can see the beautiful grass right there. Just really fantastic in terms of how it looks. And yeah, let's go ahead and take it for a short flight. This is what things look like in the inside. Again, it looks really nice in my view. And most of the buttons and the switches are actually operational, so you will not find a lot of inops in this aircraft. which is something I really appreciate. Let me kill Sim Toolkit Pro. Let's finish this flight. All right, that's done. I can still see you guys. Looks like a mini Cessna Caravan. Yeah, it does kind of in a way. Looks like a Cessna Caravan. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to head over here and turn on the fuel pumps and head down here. Battery master, avionics switches are turned on. And let's see here. We can leave those now. Beacon lights are on. Nav lights are on. And the firewall fuel shutoff valve should be also turned on. And we can, let's see here, put the condition lever here, or the prop RPM, and we'll take this one to idle. All right. Now, if you ask me, this is not study level. No, I don't think it's a study level aircraft, but it's pretty good. And let's go ahead and turn on the ignition. Right, and take that to full. Very nice simulation there of all right. So, folks, this is the Quest Kodiak 100 by SimWorks Studios. We are at Lima 52, Oceano County Airport in the US of A. And we are ready to go. Let's go ahead and turn the generator on, alternator on. And those guys we don't need anymore. Taxi lights are on. And pitos are turned on. And we're good to go. Yeah. And here's a look at the outside. Nice sounds. All right, let's release the parking brake. And head over to the runway. Smooth performance, really, with Microsoft Flight Simulator. And if you guys want to join, we are in the Asia server. No, that's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to the taxiway and taxi to the active. By the way, Oceano County Airport is a non-towered airport, so normally you should announce your intentions before taxiing, before takeoff, and before landing. Beautiful scenery in Microsoft Flight Simulator, really. And more MSFS content to come on the channel in the days to come. Right, let me go ahead and turn on the landing light. On. Taxi off. Strobes are on. Oh, Andrew, that's Oh, wow. I'm sure your father has been an inspiration. All right, here we go. So, folks, this is the Quest Kodiak by SimWorks Studios. Again, a nice aircraft that's been really receiving glowing reviews on YouTube by several content creators. And today we are going to take it for a short flight here from Lima 52 to San Luis. That's the error. All right, let's go ahead and put the mixture on full rich, and let's go. $70 knots should be good. Rotate. Woo! Some strong wind there. This is a fantastic looking scene in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Looks fantastic. Now, I know San Luis is not too far from our location. It's somewhere right after those mountains. So we're just going to go there. We're going to keep our altitude. We're going to fly nice, low and slow. That's the airport right there. Man, I tell you, I love flying into the clouds in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's just so realistic. Well, we have heavy clouds there. And that's the runway right ahead of us now. So what do you guys think of the aircraft and Microsoft Flight Simulator? I think looks pretty good. The aircraft is enjoyable. I'm not sure how realistic it is in terms of its flight model. I do like the Quest Kodiak. The details of the Quest Kodiak in X-Plane 11 by Thronda is slightly better, I think. But I mean, this looks fantastic. Ooh. Come on. Finally. And welcome to San Luis Airport. Of course, we are in California. All right, folks, there you have it. All right, let me see if you guys have any more questions on Microsoft Flight Simulator. If not, then we'll call it a day. Wow, a lively elevator there on landing. Yes, sir, indeed. The Politas, I believe the one by, is it the one by Melvis? I think, yeah, I think it's good. I think it's pretty good. It's weird, I could see myself on your stream, but I could not see you. Huh, that's strange. Let's see here. Well, folks, this is pretty much it. And I've really enjoyed being with you tonight. I do want to thank you all for taking the time to be with me on this Christmas Eve and staying away from the family and watching the stream. For all of you, I wish you the very best in the year ahead. And I hope that all your wishes come true. And congratulations again to Slizzy47 for winning the giveaway. Until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other. And thanks for tuning in. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye for now.